here it is. This is, I'm hoping it is, the DJI RYZE TELlo little mini drone. Been on slider again. Fantastic. £83. Now this is £99 everywhere. Can't see it cheaper anywhere, but I've been sliding on the slider and managed to get it, say, 83 quid, which is pretty damn good. 15% off. Let's get it open and have a look inside the box, see what we get. Now I bought this as a little toy, and we're also going on holiday in a few weeks, so I'm thinking it'd be excellent around the pool and just for taking some little selfies and mucking about, because I don't want to take the big drone. One reason and another, we're going abroad and you think, what's the laws? You know, some countries are a bit funny with all that kind of thing. If it's in my case, I don't want to get my case robbed because of it's got a drone in it. So I thought, this one, little dinky drone, stick it in the hand luggage, and yeah, can't go wrong. Little lollipop. I love putting the little sweets and stuff in these boxes. It's brilliant. Well packaged again. You know, the packaging is fantastic. We've got no worries about that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, now look, we've got this. It's wrapped in bubble wrap as well. Like I say, the packaging and everything on it is absolutely brilliant. Oh. Wowzers. Get rid of that. We don't want that, do we? Look at that little fella. It's tiny. It's brilliant. Well, that's quite weird because the videos I've watched on this on the internet, it looks bigger than that. I mean, it is tiny. It is tiny, which is brilliant. You know, for this kind of thing, the smaller the better. Discreet. And a bit of fun. I fancy something just to have a bit of fun with. Mucking about. Wow, look at this. That's amazing. That's amazing. Look at the size of it. It's tiny. It really is tiny. It's so small. So. That's going to be brilliant. Right, that's that bit then. There must be some more gubbins in here somewhere. Somehow. How do we get the rest of it out of the box? Oh, here we go. Right then, so we've got a little instruction book and we've got the battery. Okay, it's this lovely little bag. We've got some spare propellers in here as well, which is always good. Now I ordered this. It took 2 days. So I ordered it. Got notifications yesterday saying that it's on its way and that the Royal Mail are bringing it. And it came today. So super speedy delivery. Like I say, got some spare propellers. We've got the battery. And it's nicely made. It's really light, and it's quite robust. So, you know, it's not going to break easily, that's for sure. Just you can tell by the weight and the feel of it. It's got a lovely little battery there as well. Just very nice quality. Just the feel of it. Oh, there she goes. Battery's in. And then we've got the charge port on the side, got USB for charging it up. A really cute little pin camera in the front. I can't tell you how small it is because, like, even as I'm looking at the screen as me filming it, it looks bigger than it is. It's weird. I don't know, because even my hands look big. It is really, really tiny. It's lovely. Now, if we take the prop guards off it, it's alive, it's alive. Oh, you beauty. So it's just tiny. It's really, really small. It's so cute. A little baby drone. It's so, look at it. It is very, very nice. Very nice. It does amaze me how they make these things so small now. All the technology that they're cramming into the phones and everything. I mean, and this little drone here, it is tiny. It's so small. It's beautiful. Small but perfectly formed. But there we go. So I'm going to charge this up and we'll give it a go. See if we can get it in the air. We'll load the program up onto my phone. So the tech that's inside this little fella is all DJI. It's got a really good thoroughbred. So I'm expecting some reasonable stuff with this. I'm expecting it to fly nice. I'm hoping it's going to behave itself. You know what I'm on about if you've watched my previous videos. And if we can get to grips with this, we should be able to get some really good little snaps. Some good selfie pictures and that. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Let's get it in the air, get it flying. I'll pop these safety guards back on again. Because the last thing I want to do is smash it up before I even started. So a little bit of a wiggle and click them all into place. And there we go. Here we go then outside, let's give it a go. Swipe to take off. You try and do it off now, showing off, look. I'm just about to take the camera off the stand. Fantastic. And straight away it's very easy to fly. Nice and controllable. Like I say, I'm a bit of a novice. Go to settings, flick it into fast mode. Yeah, now we're talking. And I actually found it easier once it was in fast mode. It was easy to control because you were more reactive with what you were doing with your fingers. Great fun just whizzing it around the garden. Found myself flying between the trees, the bushes, swinging it in low, high. Like I say, loving it. Absolutely brilliant. What a bit of kit. The signal strength down the garden was really good. If I brought it back up towards the house, you could tell that it wasn't as good around as right near to the house. Things were interfering a little bit, but as a whole it was really good. Now this is Mason, he's having a go with it, and again he got to grips with it really well, very quickly. Was able just to pick it up and fly it, no problem at all. Like I say, it really is easy to just take on and have a go, and you can see how stable it is there. It is so stable. As soon as you take your fingers off the controllers, off the phone, it stops dead. So it's not one of these that when you take them off it flies off. It's able to hold itself, and there you go, that's a slide to land. So as you can see, got on really well with this little Tello. It's really stable, unbelievably stable, and for a pretty much a novice flyer, which I am, it was really easy to pick up and get used to the controls. Like I say, a couple of flights with it and you were off, you know, really good. You could put it into fast mode and it was whizzing about. It's a tiny little box of tricks. It's unbelievable. An £83 from Slider, cheapest I could find anywhere, is an absolute bargain. Compared to other small toy drones that we've got, it really does behave itself and is a lot more stable. It's really good to fly. So yeah, really recommend it. What a little chap, it's brilliant. It's as cute as you like. So there's loads of videos about all the tech and everything on this little fella. I'm not really going to go into that. All I'm going to say is it takes about an hour to charge, hour and a half, which, you know, but it lasts for a good 10 minutes. Okay, so here we go. This is a full flight from start to finish. So we've just swiped the screen to take off, which is an automatic takeoff. It flies and hovers until you touch the controls. Now on this screen you can see here, it's a brilliant feature, which is that when you've got your thumbs on the screen, the controls actually move with your thumb. So you're not sort of really concentrating on keeping your thumb in the same position. I've just flicked it into fast mode there. just to give us a bit more. Whoa, away she goes, look. Here we go, picking a bit of speed up. Now, it's really controllable. And as you can see from the screen, you can see where my fingers are sliding about, where the red and the green, I'm pointing up the top there and moving about. And because you're looking at the aircraft, you're not looking down at your phone. It's really good how these controls move about on the screen, so you're not concentrating on hitting them exactly every time. It's really good, really, really good. Here we go. You can see the quality of the image is very, very stable. It's really good, and this isn't in the highest definition there. Oh, there's Lola the dog. Yeah, she loves this. She'll chase it around, woofing at it. And when we've got on the park here, it's a lovely open space, and I wanted to do a bit of a range test on it to see how far I could go before it lost connection. I just chased the dog around a bit though, just to wind her up. Good old Lola. Now you can see there, it's lost its video feed slightly. It's stuttering a bit, and you can see how far away I am now. Look, that is about 50 meters or so. So what you get with that is when you get out of video range, the controls still work perfectly. So it doesn't lose its control feed, but it loses its video feed, which I wasn't too sure about until I actually tried it. But it was that far away that I couldn't actually see which way the aircraft was pointing, whether it was backwards, forwards or whatever. But you can see we've got a nice bit of height up here as well, just rotating it round. But I was really impressed with this video feed. It is so clear. I'm wondering what it'd be like if I put it onto the high resolution. I've not tried that yet, but the quality of this for me is brilliant. That's the only downside, I suppose, is when you're going forwards and backwards, it obviously it flips up and down because you haven't got any kind of gimbal movement, so it's all about the aircraft. But the image stabilization works really, really well. Come on, I'm just winding the dog up again. It's a gorgeous day. It's really warm. We're pushing about 25 degrees today. It's as clear as a bell. There's no wind at all, so it's perfect for flying this little thing round. I was trying to do a rotation round us both sort of standing there. There you go, sort of gone quite far away again, so the video feed stuttered, and you can see how far we are again. But it turned around with ease and flew straight back when I wanted it to. I'm keeping this running. I'm not cutting this at all. I wanted to really give you a good idea of how long the battery lasts, what the quality of the image is, you know, how fast it goes, all those sorts of things, just to, you know, because you never know when you're cutting it, you can be cheating a little bit. But I really wanted to give you the full ticket here. Oh, there's me, look. God blimey, don't get too close. Again, lost a bit of a stutter on the video feed there. I was quite close that time, but it just had a little stutter. Still got plenty of battery life. Oh, there's the wife. Checking her emails. See if I can do a full rotation. It's close, look. It's not bad, considering I'm a bit of a novice with this aircraft. Nearly got all the way around. Like I say, it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to fly. I mean, I was really impressed with it. I think you could buy it for a child, and they would be able to use it no problem at all. It is very user friendly. Bit of a stumble there. Got quite high though by the looks of things there. I mean, I'm giving this some beans. I'm flying it, whizzing it around, I was trying to get a like a flyby kind of shot, which was quite difficult because obviously when you're zooming forwards, it's dipping, it's looking downwards.
Here we go, see if we can get one in here. I think that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, trying to get it in and fly. Oh, missed. We'll go again. Oh, I am having fun. I am having fun with this. It's a great little thing. It's a great little thing for a bit of fun. And the weight of it, because it's so light and small, I've got absolutely no fear at all of it hitting anybody, hitting anything, to the point where I've been playing with the dog. She's chasing it round, and she did actually jump up and catch it in her mouth. And she just literally dropped it on the floor, and that was it. It didn't hurt her. The propellers just stopped. It sort of got this emergency cut-off feature where if the propellers get jammed in any way, they either fly off, and you just pick them up and press them back on again, or the motors just stop and it just goes into like a fail-safe mode where you just have to put it back down on the floor, press your take off, and away you go again. So it is really, really simple and easy to use with no fear of crashing into people and hurting people. You know, it almost, if it smashes straight in the face, I don't really think it would do a great deal. Bit of a stumble there, but again, I've got quite a bit of distance on it. And what's the battery life? It looks like it's just below half now. I say, I'm whizzing this backwards and forwards. I mean, if you worked it out, we've covered quite a few metres of ground here when we're flying round. Oh, a bit of a flyby past the wife. Wow. Endless fun, absolutely endless fun with it. Brilliant. Contemplating buying another battery for it, so I've got two batteries. They're just winding the dog up again, I think. I was trying to get here some nice images of Lola walking towards us, just so I was going backwards quite slowly just to see how it would pick up her feet, you know, how smooth the images are. And again, really impressed with it. And I do apologise for what's about to come. Oh, bless her, look. She's looking at me as if to say, Dad, you're not filming me, are you? I'm just doing my business. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I do apologise. That's not what we want to see. There you go. She's come to chomp it now. She's like, I'll get my own back. Fantastic though. That is a really smooth image. I'm really pleased with it. Here she comes. Come on, Lola, come and chase it. Oh, she's seen another dog, she's off. Bit of stuttering again. We must be getting a bit of height. Yeah, look. And the battery now is getting low. We are getting down a bit, so it does seem to be now. It's dropping out a bit on the battery. The range on the video feed is not as strong as it was. Oh, she's coming. Oh, bless her. Great fun to get the dog exercised. Chase the drone round. She barks and woofs at it. So we're going to have to stop in a minute, I think, because the battery is getting low. I think we're going to get a warning indicator in a minute. Oh, here we go, look. So I'm going to try and land this I tried the land in your hand, which I gave it a press and it didn't seem to do it, which I don't know, because I've done it just by, I pressed tap to land and just put my hand out and caught it, and that worked fine. But there is the feature of tap to land in your hand, and I tried that here and it wouldn't work the first time. So I did just press land and catch it. If that's been of any use to you, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.